Hey everyone, welcome to another $1,000 strap search. I've got my $1,000 in singles here and I'm about to show you what I found. But before I do, let's talk about this week's tip. Now, there are a lot of different things you can find on serial numbers. There's a whole school of thought about collecting fancy serial numbers, and there are a lot of different people saying a lot of things are worth money when they're just neat. There's a difference between being worth money and being neat. Rarity, first and foremost, makes something worth money. Just having a number that you like makes it neat. There's no additional value there. That doesn't mean you shouldn't check your notes thoroughly, because sometimes even the smallest thing can make a note worth a lot of money. Um, there are certain errors that don't seem to be a big thing in the grand scale of things, that will make a note worth huge money. Some people are always looking for gigantic ink smears. Well, if you have a tiny little dot, that's probably not going to be worth anything. So you'd want a gigantic ink smear for that to be worth something. But sometimes just a little bit of ink in the wrong place can make a note worth a ton of money. We're going to get to that in a little bit. All right, let's take a look at what I found this week. These notes were from MGM Properties. I stay at MGM Properties. I've got a good hookup with those guys. These notes were from, and this is why I stay at MGM Properties. All of these hotels that I'm about to list are all MGM Properties, so they're all interchangeable for me. If I play at any of them, they're all counted as the same. New York, Park MGM, Mandalay Bay, MGM Grand, the Aria, Excalibur, Cosmopolitan, Luxor, and Bellagio. Those are all MGM properties. There are others as well. So that's why I like staying there. Sorry for the commercial, but with all those properties, it makes it easy for me to single out where I got all of these particular notes. So let's take a look at what I found this week. Starting off with an out-of-place birthday note, 2021. That would be the 31st of June, right? Some of you are going to go, no, that's not a birthday note. You've got the year first, then you have the day, then you have the month. And a lot of people are going to swear up and down that this is not a birthday note because it's in the wrong order like that. To which I will completely 100% disagree. This is not a birthday note because this is for June 31st, and there is no June 31st. June only has 30 days, so that's why this is not a birthday note. All right, found an alternator. This is sevens, so you've got 8737, 9737. Found some trinaries. No additional value on trinaries. Just trying to match pairs. Twos, threes. Oh, no, take that back. This one is not a trinary. This is an alternator as well. 92, 93, 93, 98. That was a 2, but ifs and buts. And now we get to the trinaries. 1s, 6s, and 8s on this one. 2s, 6s, and 9s. 0s, 4s, and 5s. 5s, 7s, and 8s. 1s, 3s, and 4s. And some quads. Check this out. 3, 3, 3, 3, and then we've got 1, 3. So it's quad 3s with a 5th. But then here's 3, 3, 3, 1, 2. So quad 3s again. 1, 1. So, yeah, if I would have had the full strap, I would have had the 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3 ending. That would have been really nice. Anyway, this one also is quad 3s here. Quad 4s. Quad 5s. Quad 6s. Quad 8s. And this one actually has 5 3s in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's a little bit better. Not in the greatest condition, so no additional value on that. Then I've got some stars. This one's in rough shape. Looks like it's torn. Yep. 2017 A star. Still want to check to see if they're filled in. Another 2017 A star, much better condition. 2013. Let's see, another 2013. This is a 2013 B. However, this is not in the duplicate range. The duplicate range would be 25,000 or less, or 250,000 or less, which would be 00250. And then you're looking for 032 to 096, and this does not fall in that range, so it is not a duplicate note. Then some older notes, 2003A, not too bad. Another 2003A over here. Look at that, 4-digit ladder, 7654. You know what 4-digit ladders are worth, right? Nothing. 2003, 2001, 1988A, and yep, I finally got something in a sleeve. And this one, I'll let you guys be the judge. This one is 4 pairs, 11220088. This is the only way I would ever save 4 pairs, because the pairs are together like that. And I want to say, according to, maybe I can find it. Let's dig it out. I got the book right here. According to the Green Guide of Fancy Serial Numbers, let's see if I can find 4 pairs. I want to say that this is actually pretty rare. Let's see. Pairs. We'll look up pairs. I should have done this beforehand, but that's okay. We'll take a peek and see what we can find. I'm not seeing. I see standalones, split, single, bookends. I see anything and everything. Repeater, radar, double radar, quads, double quads. We'll try that. No, quad doubles, I think, is what we're going to be looking for. So let's try that. Pair, quads and pairs, quad, and a triple. There we go, quad pairs. So we'll go page 69 and see what it says here. I don't think it's worth anything. I just find this part amazing. Here we go. Quad pairs, 77445588. All right. According to the book, there's only 5,040 ways to do that. That's rare. I don't know if that's right, because it doesn't seem right. That seems like an awfully low number. This seems like a typo. But yeah, rarity, I mean, if that number is right, that's ridiculously rare and should be worth something. But I'm not 100% on that. But according to the book, there's only 5,040 ways to make that out of 96 million. Like I said, something doesn't sound right about that. But if that's the case, that makes this pretty rare and probably should be. Not that I would pay any additional money for it, but when you find something like that, you got to point it out. All right, so that's what I found this week. What did I pull out? Well, I was talking about little bits of ink in the wrong spot, and I recently purchased this. This is a foreign note. Take a look at this. This is a note from Bolivia, Banco Central de Bolivia. I can't speak any language other than English, so there's not much that I can tell you about this particular note, other than the fact that you can see here. Let's see if I can get that to focus. It looks like that's from 1962, and if we check the back, once again, if you can read what that is, then you can identify what those ruins are. Pretty cool design on the note, though, that's for sure. The 50 with the 50s in the background. You can see all the fine printing there. The note itself is in really good shape, considering how old it is. And, of course, it's starting to come out of the sleeve, so I should be very careful with it. There we go. I don't want that to pop out. Is that a crease, or is that just a that's the security strip. That's what that is there. All right, but anyway, I got this note pretty cheap, and I wonder if any of you have noticed what the problem is. The serial number is Y127954. Y127955. It has a mismatched serial number. 54 on this side, 55 on this side. So to find a note with mismatched serial numbers, when you think about it, the amount of ink that's in the wrong place is very, very little. But to have mismatched serial numbers, that is an incredibly rare find. I'm not going to pull this out. I just want to make sure it goes in there. I got to put it in a different case. So yeah, if this was a U.S. bill, this could be between $250 and $500 without a problem, maybe even a little more depending on condition. Because it's not a U.S. note, I'm not aware of the all the different features and how often notes get pulled or checked from Bolivia, but it still is a valid note with mismatched serial numbers. And that's just something you don't see very often at all. So just to have the opportunity to pick up a note with mismatched serial numbers, this was very affordable. So if you are an error hunter or an error collector, that's something to consider. A lot of people don't want to fork out $500 for an error like this. I promise you, I did not fork out $500 for this error. In fact, I probably got this for less than $100. So yeah, check the foreign notes as far as errors go if you're looking to get certain errors, because you may be able to find them much cheaper than the US notes. I've always wanted a mismatched serial number. Now I've got one. I'll probably still get a US note as well, but this is a good starting point. All right, guys, if you learned anything new, go ahead and hit that like button. If you like what you see and you want to see more, please subscribe. Love reading all your comments. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.